Well, today we're going to take a look at a simplified version of Tim Goodin's fishing hole. And there's another video where I go into the more detail around the chords, and sort of a little intro sort of emulates what he does, although not as fancy. The big thing, I think, is to remember that he's using two really popular chords. One that I call this big G, right? It's a little finger on the third fret of the first string, ring finger on the third fret of the second string, and then the normal second fret of the fifth string and the third fret of the sixth string. That nice big G. And then he goes to what's called a C add 9, which is just drop your top two fingers down a fret, or down a string rather, and you get this. And the rhythm that I've been using, and he does a lot of fancy stuff with hammer-ons and some picking and stuff like that, but the way I'm doing this for simplification is I'm doing two things. One is I'm just on the verses, I'm just playing downbeats to kind of get through the verses. And by the way, the first and the second verse are different lengths, and so that makes it a little tricky too. And then the other thing I'm doing is what I call the telegraph rhythm or strum. So we'll give this a shot, and hopefully I can keep up with the words along with the guitar, and let's see how we do. So he does a little intro, some single string things, and then he ends up on that C add 9, and then goes into the verse. I think back to when I was younger, and Pap would say, let's go down yonder to the fishing hole. Well, I remember feeling all excited anytime that we started smiling, 'cause I forgot the fishing pole. He said, son, don't you worry, your little mind. I got some old cane poles, they'll work just fine. And he said, don't sweat